go. Pick them up. Pick them up. That's it. Go.
Hi, folks. How's it going? It's good to be back in the saddle. Took like a day and a half off. Spent that doing a bunch of house chores. It's time to play Final Fantasy 16. A booyah. A booyah. I'm very excited for this. Very excited. What's up, Mr. Nutty? That's the logo we like to see. It's got a 60 FPS mode, right? It's got to. We hope you enjoy your time in Valisthea. Based on the demo, this thing would make my PC fly. Yeah, oh, here we go. Perfect. Good stuff. Shadow, the 6-month thing was kind of made up by people in terms of it coming to PC. In fact, the producer has even joked about just like don't worry about any other platform for a while. Cutscenes are still only in 30. It's noticeable when gameplay kicks back in. Okay, I can handle cutscenes at 30. It's like usually cutscenes are at 30 specifically because the character models are higher, like higher quality, higher resolution, and the lighting is different. So there's a trade-off there for sure. I like the little buzzings of the controller. This is the HD rumble that I've been missing this whole time. Yeah, now that my Xbox controller has died, maybe it's time to experiment with using DualSense on PC, just for the haptics, because I know that there are some PC games that support it. That looks good to me. Go. It fully ripped? Sort of. It won't charge anymore. You guys can't hear anything. Hold on a second. Shit. Why is that? Why would that be happening? Why would there be no sound? Because Windows Update ran. Yes. Yes, it tried to trick me into logging in. Huh? Shit. It's not detecting, it's not even detecting my audio hardware. 1 second. What? Oh, it has line in Windows, but it's not showing up in OBS. Like all my mics got murdered in OBS. My mic ports. Okay. Wonder if that works.
Up yours, woke moralists.
I think we're on to something. I think we're on to something here. Let's see if we're good to go.
That it was this light
Yosh.
which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation.
That is, moments like that are, I think, fun little previews of how streaming a game can
Ever lures us
change your
back
experience
into
with
the
it.
crystal shadow.
Because that's a classy as fuck title
Thus
screen.
did our journey begin.
It's also got the sensation of a prelude. It is like an orchestra firing up before you watch an opera, which is what classic Final Fantasy always had that feeling of. Fucking magical beasts beating the shit out of each other. No dweeby ass anime people in your face saying, "I'm a hero." Take notes. Elijah Keepson, thanks for the sub. I got some things to catch up on. Love that Lord of the Rings shot, man. You can never do that too much. Oh shit! For a video game. This is rad, man. Final Fantasy used to have a lot of mini games. I feel like that's the most classic Square Enix thing. Is you make a fucking snowboarding demo just because you're trying to make new engines for the PlayStation. And you're like, throw it in! That's gameplay, baby. Whoa! Sorry, I'm trying to audio balance. Alright, I think we're good. Sick transition. It's also shades of the bombing run cutscene. Having the camera fly through the city like that, big technical flex. I mean, it was pre-rendered video, but that was the whole point. Is to blend the two. Death Moon, thanks for the sub. I'm gonna have to catch up on some chat here in a minute, but I'm a little wrapped up in watching giant anime fights. Went to the Download Festival. Is that a music festival? Not familiar with that one. Comrade Haggis, I'm curious to know what you think about video compression. Because I like to think I've tuned the visuals of this stream pretty extensively around Twitch's limited bitrate.
And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind. Let's get this done.
Yeah, I'm streaming the demo for like another 30 minutes. Bruce wanted to play Diablo. So I'm going to switch over to that when he gets on. But then I'm going to come back to that once he wraps up his shift. So, Final Fantasy 16 demo, bookending Diablo 4, Tier 3 stuff. Maybe we can get to Tier 4, probably not. I think we got a lot of grinding to do, but... and then, separate from all that, I want to finish System Shock today, because I want to start the remake badly. If I get stuck, I might just look stuff up. I am fond of the experience of wandering hallways being lost and slowly learning more about the game that way.
Focus, Wyvern.
Classy.
You are key to this
classy credit.
success.
I have not played the Liza P demo yet. I'm going to do that. Tomorrow, probably? Honestly, priority one for me, well, around playing with the boys. As a weird aside, but as somebody who spent most of my years playing games alone, to me I almost feel like any kind of social gaming rockets right to the top of the priority queue. But I'm lucky enough to have to juggle those things. Anyway, gaming with the boys, Final Fantasy 16, System Shock. Those are the goals for today. But yeah, Liza P looks really cool. It's getting a lot of buzz. I'm curious if it's like, is it just the sheer proliferation of Soulsborns? Or is it got something special going on? I'm curious to find out. All right. Hey, what's up, Yondo?
All hell is about to break loose.
Good to see you. Color palettes are already really reserved. I do like the two little like red straps he has poking out. Just the tiniest splash of this like deep blood red, like wine burgundy color. Even the landscape's pretty bleak. Gaming. Absolute gaming.
Time to move.
Do you think they're going to do a Final Fantasy VII camera pan? Like you run through somewhere, the camera swings under him and shows like the scale of something big? It's funny because the reasons they did that back then would be the same you would do it now. It's like camera occlusion. Maybe not. Cool. It's weird because like I've had like flashes to 3 different kind of classic JRPGs already. This kind of reminds me of the beginning of Lost Odyssey. I think it's also when you're dealing in certain genres with certain themes, you just gravitate towards certain set pieces because they're very functional in terms of storytelling. Huh, Liza P has a lot of soul, heart, and care.
These Iron Blood are more beast than man.
Where this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs.
I heard that.
What?
Soaking already wildin' out here. This, yeah, it's like big overture. This is the orchestra's overture, and it's working in all the leitmotifs from not only the game itself, but the series. Setting the stage, literally.
Through the gates! Quickly! Move!
What do you mean you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
Love dual purpose scenes.
That you summoned us at all.
It's like world rules and character establishing. What?
It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the
Somebody used
Twin
magic to
Worlds.
spark up some dank. Man, how'd she get in that
Or am I
thing?
mistaken? Besides, your dominant
I guess
has yet to
magic.
take the field.
Oh man, a big dude who doesn't say
When he
anything?
does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Iron Blood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall,
He's so big.
the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board.
Sure you king, thank you for the sub. That was a little piercing.
Which just leaves me.
Yeah, for the sake of dramatic tension, I'm gonna change the volume on that.
The Iron Blood will rue the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
You know what? Ironically, there's a series of technical dominoes that lead from me being able to do this to have that alert be way too loud. Life's weird. Actually, I might be able to tweak... Nice. I might be able to tweak something on my end. Make it come in a little louder.
Benedict.
He looks like he has a tiny face mod, because he's just so huge. Oh shit.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
All right, neat.
The front lines are gone. This is
And
our
it just like also shows how little they give a fuck that they're willing to fuck in the hallway. So again, world rules also saying something about the character, hopefully. Hopefully it's not just we want to be Game of Thrones real bad. I'm sure it's more than that. Yeah, what's anyone gonna do? I mean, a scene like that is already teeing up a really interesting might versus right scenario. And hopefully those questions will be core to the narrative. 1 second, I'm just gonna take a look at something since there's been multiple waves of oh, I remember now. Okay, yeah, because if I put this high, then I get more of a buzz on the line. Let me see here. And it actually comes through if I raise this too high. Okay, I can probably squeeze a little more out of it. But hopefully it won't be audible in the game. The noise gate ought to catch most of it. Oh wow, there's an option to buy right in the menu. Smart. Smart. Instead of active time battle, it has active time lore. Beautiful. It doesn't get more beautiful than that. NKL39, thank you very much for the sub. Oh yeah, Fila Yank, Bongo the Man. Thank you all for subbing. Those dropped before I hopped on. Oh. Yeah, good old lens flare. Always love a tasteful lens flare.
And quick and deadly.
I didn't see the IGN Armored Core gameplay, but I did see gameplay. I did see it at Summer Game Fest. I assume if they're just posting gameplay now that the embargo must be up. I don't know. I just haven't gotten all my ducks in a row about that.
Something's not right.
A lot of emails I have to scrape about dates to make sure I'm not saying the wrong thing at the wrong time. Whoa. The mans get even bigger.
Titan. So the Darmaks finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
I thought we were gonna have a couple of like warm-up fights.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Come on.
Okay, Cyberpunk's up. Cool. I got to play the like couch demo, which was only like 10 to 15 minutes long. There was like a longer hour-long or hour-and-a-half demo that some people played, so I saw a little bit of it. Oh shit, that looks cool. This looks rendered. This doesn't look like pre-rendered video. Yeah, I can't see any video artifacts at all. Even in the like clouds and stuff. Yeah, that's hella impressive. This reminds me of the there was that tech demo in like 2013 Yeah, Amano's art come to life. I mean, there's been like, I think 14 is pretty exceptional at having a lot of fully 3D modeled Amano artworks living and moving. But this is like gritty 4K Amano, which is badass. Yeah, maybe it could just be FMV, and they just... Yeah, I don't... Like, with all that dust, usually you see a lot of video compression. You can see the blockiness of the colors and stuff like that, and it's completely not there. I mean, you'll probably see that, because it is getting hella compressed to go through Twitch. But on my monitor, usually I just can't see all the telltale signs of pre-rendered video. So either they, like, went bananas... Maybe they have like their own video codec or pipeline or something. Or maybe it's just a really big MP4. I don't know, but there's something going on and it looks great. It looks way better in motion than it did because like the ground textures are pretty flat, honestly. And I was like, ugh. I'm not feeling the technical tickles that it seemed like this game was going to offer up, but this is pretty incredible. It's confirmed to be all in-engine cutscenes? Yeah, I think so. Which is... With the amount of movement and camera switching they were doing, this... Okay, so... I didn't play Ratchet & Clank, but that's actually the first evidence of PS5 transfer speeds. Of being able to, like, just jump from scene to scene to scene like that. You can just wipe what's in memory and replace it in a single frame. You don't have to do all the camera tricks like I was talking about. You don't have to do those anymore. The camera like pans down and up. Usually that's all the trickery of an in-engine cutscene. Now you can just have a camera pointed anywhere, showing anything.
Wyvern!
This demo I kind of get why it's not launching on PC for a while. Also, they chose...
I told you before, you do not get to die here.
At some point, they dedicated to the tech and then only chose the platforms that would support it. Which is also a very Final Fantasy, or old Square thing to do. This is a year-old build? No.
Do you yield? Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
That's Pet Pup. This is the demo or the full game? This is the demo. The full game is not out, and I'm sure is under heavy embargo. Man, that hair. Pashwing.
Let's start again from the beginning. Come. Show me your form. Go!
Woo. I am excited to see I guess developers make UI for 4K. To really lean into all the like actually I saw this a little bit with Starfield. The really crisp line work and high contrast stuff. It looks really, really good on modern displays. And I love developers leaning into that. There's no bleed over anymore. So you can get away with that.
Now let them burn without. Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me.
Magic?
coming. Excellent. Well done. You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I
Yeah,
flatter
4K
you?
screens are pretty cheap nowadays.
Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your attacking prowess will count for
Well, they
naught
can
if
be.
you don't live long
They're
enough.
loaded up with like smart software that serves ads all over the place.
Toes, Lord Rossfield.
Eh. Yeah, I agree, Magic Prime. I'm enjoying the
How did you dodge that?
Final Fantasy Tactics / Final Fantasy 12 color. It's mostly in the color, but also I think in the
Remember, Clive.
like the cut of the armor. A lot of like narrow waists and sort of like flared out thighs and stuff.
Indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me.
We got teleports.
Well, I'm waiting. Come now. Use the power the Phoenix gave you.
Pretty cool.
Impressive. But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of which,
Some of the additions to Phantom Liberty look
seem a little
awesome.
worse for wear. Now that won't do at all.
Evidence that they really have been building out new features and modes this whole time. I don't want to get my hopes up too much. I'd rather it just all be a surprise, but yeah. In the demo I played, when I saw the little prompt to like aim while you were driving, and then you just had the gun pop out, and you could just like blap blap through the door, or through the windshield. The fact that you can like... The part that I drove on had all these ramps that were exactly like 2 wheels wide, right? There were all sorts of flip your car ramps. So I hit one, and I think those are there to show off the new driving physics. I hit one, the car spiraled, and then you can like dive out of the car, or you can jump out like Batman. So the car flipped upside down, and then I like shot out of it into the ground, and then pulled out my sword and chopped up dudes. It's like they are kind of working to blow up the cyber, like the cyber activities you can do, which is pretty cool. And you can block bullets with katanas now, so that's cool. Just ding, 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 ding. You can like deflect them. Thunder P Ball. Thank you very much for the sub. Thunderball, the movie had a sub in it. How about that? Go figure.
All right then.
What does it mean?
That's better.
Damn, I need to add the X-Files sting to my soundboard.
Wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory. Or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from
The
your
Earthbound
soaking,
what
I trust.
meme?
You wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
What's that?
I thought you'd never ask.
Is that the sound when you start a new game?
Come then, Lord
Because I think about that sound sometimes.
Spar with me.
Folk Haunt,
Leave yourself
thank you very
worthy
much
to
for the
be called
sub.
Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
35 years, incredible.
As you wish, my lord.
That's older than video games.
Have at me, boy. Make proof of your
Hey,
strength.
now that's a combat theme. Oh, we got a stagger gauge. All right, good stuff. That's everywhere, baby. When I saw that stuff in Armored Core, I was like, man, it's just the superior way to play video games, I guess. It's a Diablo.
This time.
Oops.
You can do it, Clive. Just stay calm.
Nice try.
You're taking this seriously.
Keep going, Clive.
Let's see here. Ooh. Lord Murdoch's will has been broken, leaving him staggered. Use R2 and square to execute Rising Flames, a powerful, iconic ability. Got it then.
Well, it's time
Right.
to take my own advice. I used all the tools at my disposal.
Come on.
Come on, Clive. Keep pressing.
Just a little more. We believe in you.
You're a damned...
That feels good. That's good shit. Feels like coming home, having some nice chicken soup. And everyone clapped.
I told you he could do it.
Aye.
Bested at last. It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me.
The performance capture is good. It's dead on. I remember 15's being a little stop and go sometimes. But the lips they're matching. It fits. Game has a good vibe to it. Pure RPG with no BS. Yeah, the no BS part. Games are dropping a lot of the BS these days. I'm down with it. Oh. Particles.
Joshua. I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
Oh.
That's why.
So sick.
Coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine.
This is a demo, Shanib.
Just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned.
Father's back.
We got a Tiny Tim. He needs to have a gnarled little cane, right? It's just under one arm.
Please, this is no place for one such as you. I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy. Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Ooh.
Your Grace, we live to serve.
Words that'll make your spine tingle. I've never heard anyone say that word out loud. I've only ever read it.
Joshua.
Infatigable? I didn't know if it was like a tigible. I thought it was like a je.
We have discussed this.
That's what I'm learning. This is good stuff.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Damn, all right. What the fuck?
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
She knows you didn't take the trash out.
Lord Murdoch?
So pissed off.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
Are they leaning into like the aristocracy is all like pale skinned and light haired kind of thing? Also, my man's kind of looks like Elvis a little bit, and I kind of into that. Like, he's a softer, cuter Elvis, but still, it's there. I see. I think it's the leather too. Ooh. Alba. 5/5. 5/5 has redeemed a real trading card. A real trading card. Have you used the lower bottom already? You mean the lower button? Lower bottom is something else. All right, here we go. What is this? What do we got here? Hookbill the Koopa from Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island.
Right.
A lot of stats back there. I'll get to that after this cutscene.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust.
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Quiet, Torgal. Stop it, boy. Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
Man, the fashion of their armor and stuff.
My boy.
Okay, so I'm no medieval historian, but it kind of reads French to me.
Is the situation truly so grave?
But with some interesting flourishes that make it its own thing.
Father. Your Grace.
Shields dismissed.
God, that cape? Capelet? Is it more like English? Okay.
Torgal.
Torgal.
Where do you think you're going? Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
You know what? I never played The Last Remnant. I've always been really curious about it.
Is trouble brewing?
I'm not sure.
All right,
I need to
lore
speak with
button.
Father.
Ding. Huh. Active lore time. Let's see here. Important information relevant to Clive's current storyline progression. ATL can be viewed during most cutscenes. All ATL entries can be accessed later in the game. So wait, while people are talking, you can be like rifling through this? Or does it pause? Oh, pauses? Okay. That's a cool pause. That's a classy pause. I was wondering about pausing earlier. Neat. All right. Oh. Oh man, does it actually just rotate around him wherever he is? It does. Okay, well, you know what? An intriguing Oh, that's the best. Yes, very good. Good stuff. However, we're swapping it up. We're moving to Diablo. I'm going to join up with Diablo for some, or with Bruce for some Diablo energy. Real quick. Actually, I forgot. 1 second. Whoa. Slippery on the buttons. Yes, the card. We explored Final Fantasy 16 lore. It's time to learn Hookbill of the Koopa lore. Description. High in the clouds above his castle, this turtle seeks a dinner of Yoshi on the half shell. Favorite fashion tip. Tortoiseshell frames are you, baby. How you beat him. Jump on Hookbill's head to make him cough up his eggs. When he stands on his hind legs, shoot him in the head, then power dive on him when he falls on his back. I like that. I like that boss fight. All the boss fights in Yoshi's Island were really fun because they were all very expressive and kind of had like a narrative unto themselves. Anyway, J114 has also redeemed a trading card. All right. I just had it. Found it. Hey, what's up, old Tim? How you doing? Here we go. What do we got? What? I'm gonna turn it the right side. Oh, Joe and Mac 2, Lost in the Tropics. One of the more rare cards, I believe. Power card number 135. Yes, no, I'm sure of it. This is one of the more rare cards. It's up to Joe and Mac to save their caveman village once again. Gork has stolen the crown from the village, and it falls to Joe and Mac to get it back. Travel the countryside, fighting an assortment of prehistoric bad guys on your way to Gork and the crown. Challenge! How many hearts can you finish the Stegosaurus with? A novice with 1 heart, an intermediate with 3, and a pro can have all 5 hearts left. Incredible draw. Mountains of wins here. Just absolutely absurd amounts of winning. I'm gonna have to disclose all this to the IRS. Or am I? Schneebs has also redeemed a trading card. Okay, 1 second. Alright, 1 more card draw. Let's get in there. Let's resolve that Gamba action. What do we got? This is a good one. This is a really good one. I already know it. It's them. Yes, Rolando Blackman, of course. Of course, I knew it. 1990s Dallas Mavericks. Look at that old logo, man. Sheesh. That's lame. That's just it's gross colors. They're gross colors together. Anyway, let's take another peep at the front there because that's 90s as hell. It's a good illustration. Anyway, congratulations. Yep, one of the more rare and impressive cards, I believe, in the whole collection. Okay. All right. Nope, medium raw is redeemed. God, I'm gonna be late to Bruce's thing. I gotta turn this stuff off sometimes. Another card. Yeah, I'm losing my home here. I'm gonna speed up. Too much, too soon. Highly valuable card from the Legend of the Five Rings game. Reaction. Play when a target Shugenja attaches a spell. The spell's controller chooses to either destroy the spell or bow the Shugenja. Open. Target a Shugenja. For the rest of the turn, destroy any spell that Shugenja casts. That's a great card. That's a really valuable one. Congratulations. We take that down and step away from the stream before too many more cards get redeemed. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm early. I'm back. Oh, my camera's gone. 1 minute. Won't be a minute. Just have to click a button. Click. And I return. How's it going, everybody? I was excited. Finished eating. It's time to play a video game. Time to play the video game. The biggest video game. AAA has arrived. I never know exactly where to throw my elbows if I'm locking myself into RP gaming position. I think I want to have my wrists like... I think I want my wrist to rest on my desk. That seems to involve the least amount of awkward flexing. Real Mr. Payne 86. Let's come in with a gamer stretch right off the top. Very good. Very good. I think there was one way earlier in the stream that I just yeah, Cake Lover redeemed one 4 hours ago. So let me think. I'm gonna do the back of this. Oh, Keza, you don't want any spoilers? All right. Sorry to have you leave, but I understand. I probably wouldn't want to see stuff before my time as well. I've been thinking about getting wrist pads, little Tim. I've been thinking about it. I think it might be time to just get one of those little guys that goes under your wrist for mousing. I need to be able to rip it away though if I'm playing like Doom or something like that, which I need to get back to playing Doom. All right, I'm gonna do 2 stretches. I'm gonna do the back of the chair stretch and then the sitting down and crossing my legs, twisting my back stretch. These are the official names. I am a doctor. stuff. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Had a little tight spot in the back there that helped work it out. Look at that tasteful lens flare. Need to get some sort of elbow pad. My right forearm is starting to go numb these days from just resting on the elbow for only 15-ish minutes. Ooh. Sounds like you're pinching a nerve or something.
All right, let's get this stuff unpacked before the Duchess calls for our heads. Right you are.
You got to pull up some of the audio levels for proper cinematic gaming. Thank you for the stretch, real Mr. Payne. Yes. I'm limber and aware. I spent today's workout trying to set up my ROG ally, which I keep name dropping. Look at the glint off that cool sword. But when I get like sidetracked doing technical stuff on PC or things that involve a lot of typing, I kind of hunch forward. I've strapped this. It's like a desk made for treadmills. I put it on a treadmill, but it could be better. The way the treadmill is shaped makes it very difficult to mount a proper walking desk onto it. So it's a fine setup, but it could be anyway. That's where I try to get in some chump exercise. Yeah, everything dark. I was just appreciating the visuals of this game. The frame rate for me will always be a bit of a bummer. But I think in a game like this, and especially in an environment that's more about exploration, I'm going to hope that when you get into combat, it's always 60.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. Did I say to speak?
I mean, having a pretty mode and then a
really
gameplay scenario
do not indulge him.
Is also quite Final Fantasy.
To stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky.
H22 McCoy, thanks for the sub and the 3 months. Thank you.
Stand, please.
3 years. It's 3 years. Do you have footage going up? Yes, I do, actually.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Thank you for the reminder. Ah, it is done.
Don't
Great.
work too hard.
It's probably done.
Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
Can't hurt, right? What?
As do we all, my lord.
Oh my gosh, it's playing somewhere. Hold on. Is it a baseball reference? Okay, I found it. I had a wild file. Humbly recommend checking those lores. The berry. I do want to learn about the brand. That was a pretty significant thing. Now we'll check on those lores in a minute. Actually, I got to do one thing. I'll be right back. This is going to take like 1 minute. Okay, we're back. Back and ready to lure it up. Excuse me. Elwyn Rossfield. Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, and father of Clive and Joshua, loved by his people for his steadfast leadership both at home and on the battlefield, which he put to good effect in quelling the rebellious northern territories. This guy's gonna die. Okay, let's learn some lore. So, I guess if they... This is a bit... I guess this is a subjective thing, but did they lean on the presence of ATL to not try to over-explain his lore stuff, you know? Did they just kind of roll with the story and they presume that if you've read this stuff, you're up to date on some rules? The bearers across Valisthea, identifying them as something other than human. Newborn babes are checked at birth, those who are found to be bearers being branded and taken into custody of the state. Rarely bearers evade this test, either because their parents hide them, the testers are lax in their duties, or their powers do not awaken until later. Yeah, most do not remain unbranded for long. Okay, so we got like an X-Men situation. What is a bearer? A person with the power to cast magics without a crystal. In Valisthea, men and women who awaken as bearers are enslaved. They are marked with a brand upon their cheek and used as tools, a cheaper alternative to the scarce and precious shards. The system of slavery has persisted for centuries and has become so ingrained in Valisthean life that few take pity upon the bearer's plight, seeing them as less than human. Damn, okay. We got some state-sponsored slavery, huh? But Clive was throwing fireballs. Yeah, Final Fantasy 13 where like magic is feared and persecuted because it's like in 13 it's like the presence of magic were reflections of unknowable gods that had been caged and used as power sources. Excuse me. Which all right. God damn it. Sometimes some stuff really gets caught in there. Okay. I think my voice works now. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. The whole... What's a bummer about 13 is that its setting is actually really metal and awesome. It's just wrapped in so much weird anime bullshit that it's kind of hard to tell how metal it is. But yeah, there's like these techno gods that interface with reality in very weird ways and have been kind of caged. They've been harnessed. So it is an allegory about kind of the human race operating well outside of their domain, about technology that they don't fully understand and is fully like scary, like starting to mess with scary rules about stuff. Kid with a gun kind of scenarios. But it's like wrapped in all the stupid rules about Seath and or the Saith and the Falsaith and Seaths and the focuses that you get that turn you into crystals or turn you into zombies. And I don't know. It gets lost in the sauce so fast, but it's a pretty cool way to run a... I guess you could tell a lot of interesting stories with that as a framework. Clive. Mastering the blade. First shield of Rosaria, tasked to guard the phoenix and blessed with the ability to wield a part of his fire. So is it different because he was granted the ability by an Eikon, I guess? Rosalith Castle, situated in the heart of the ducal capital of Rosalith. It is from this towering ivory fortress that the Archduke and his family rule their nation. An architectural feat the founder himself would be proud of, the castle has stood since the early days of the duchy and watched over the rise of this proud nation and the people who inhabit the city beneath. How long has it been since Final Fantasy's had a castle? 12? Had to have castles, for sure. 14 has a lot of castles. 15's got a... Well, Insomnia is not really a castle, but it kind of is. It's like a castle town. I don't know. It's more like Techno City, like Midgar. I guess that counts too. Did 7 have a straight up castle? It's good to be royalty. 13-2 has a castle. All right. I remember 13-2 quite fondly. I think it's the only other Final Fantasy game like 5.
I think someone's hungry.
Oh. And even that's a bit of a stretch.
Nice and quiet in here.
Because I have a very loose memory of how 5 goes down. Preface Spore, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you for telling me that I rock. Alright.
There's Joshua.
So I guess if they've already telegraphed that Clive gets branded, so I guess he gets sold into slavery, basically. That's pretty brutal. Hello, Joshua.
Clive?
Are you worried about the war?
The soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
Okay. I remember one of the last things I said was how good the facial capture was. I think we've eased off the gas a little bit. I think we've settled into the lip flap that's going to be there for, 100 hours of VO. Back in 15. All right, little Tim.
I'm all right. I promise.
I'm gonna guess this game might have spectacle worthy of being a little doofed for.
Joshua's comfort and safety before your own. Do you understand? Yes, Your Grace.
I mean, there was like a kaiju fight before that was pretty freaking awesome. She turns away from you? Oh man. Mother? What? Oh, come on. Come on. What is this? What is this business? Door opening minigame? Come on now. It's too heavy. Cinematic door opening. Come on.
Hey, Mr. Freeman.
Hey.
I had a bunch of messages for you, but we had a system crash about 20 minutes ago, and I'm still trying to find my files.
Sucks.
Just one of those days, I guess.
Yeah.
They were having some problems down in the test chamber, too, but I think that's all straightened out. They told me to make sure you headed down there as soon as you got into your hazard suit.
All right.
Good luck.
You sounded weird at the end there, but thank you. See you later, Barney. Oh! I almost punched the air so hard the controller fell off my lap. Yeah, different types of cutscenes for sure. Mm-hmm.
You commanded my presence.
There's definitely tiers of investment.
How may I serve you?
Like, we got some good stuff.
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Look at his freaking...
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons,
Ugh.
the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Yeah. Sitting like a dude who's gonna live for a long time.
Occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish.
Do I get to learn about the Blight? All right. We got the Mother Crystals. That's important. Iron Kingdom, bad. We don't like them. Boo. I'm imagining like the Fallout 4 version of this mechanic where you hold it and then you click on something and it's just either thumbs up or thumbs down. Rodney Murdoch. Yeah. Iron Kingdom. Boo. All right. Got it. Lord Commander of the Rosarian Army, outranked only by Archduke Elwyn, who is not only his liege lord, but his firm friend. The two share an unshakable bond of trust. That's the kind of thing that untimely death never gets in the way of. Elwyn consulting with Rodney on all military matters. Brother, trusted friend, and very alive confidant. Iron Kingdom. Oh, we got a scroll bar now. They know we're getting into it. Also known in the local tongue as Hairan, the Iron Kingdom is an archipelago nation situated off the west coast of Storm, with its capital at Craig Loisk. The Mother Crystal, Drake's Breath, rises from a volcanic island situated just within or without its borders, depending on whom you ask, and has been the subject of long-standing conflict between the Iron Blood and the neighboring Duchy of Rosaria. The Iron Kingdom's inhabitants, shun any contact with outsiders, which has given rise to a unique, if largely inward-looking culture. Got to hear about those Mother Crystals. Enormous glassy mountains, 5 of which tower over the lands of Valisthea. They are the source of all the crystals that the people of the Twins rely on in their everyday lives. Not only that, but the lands surrounding them are rich with aether, making the magics the crystals cast even more potent. For these reasons, great nations have sprung up around each Mother Crystal and have long warred with each other for possession of their blessings. Okay, that's fun. I'm a big fan of I'm a big fan of crystals just spiking into planets. When Doom Eternal pulled that, I was like, sweet. That's rad. Oh, man. Imagine how cool those things are going to look. We got to go see them, right? Captain. the real Fallout 4 ATL system is you click on it and it crashes the game. Or yeah, it fails you out of a quest and it doesn't tell you why and it doesn't tell you which one. Or no, it doesn't even do that. Okay, here's what you click on the wrong lore and it makes the person you have to turn your quest in hostile to you. So you can't like talk to them and they just attack you, and if you kill them, you fail the quest. So it doesn't fail it. It just makes it so you can't finish. That's my favorite. The Deadlands. All right. Barren wastes bereft of ether where no life stirs and magic is all but unstable. Here both, somebody's going to get banished to the Deadlands then. Man, they're already they're already setting up all the set pieces just in the lore. Here both earth and water are stained black, preventing any seed from quickening. In recent years, the blight has spread ever more widely, displacing whole nations before it, driving once peaceable fauna into violent desperation and leaving silent devastation in its wake. Okay, so wow, there's a lot of world forces that are pressing human dramas already. There's conflict over resources with the crystals, and then there's also this zombie march of rot that's shoving people and displacing them. So let's see here. All right, Lord up.
This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I'm sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Goblins?
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2...
Kill 20 of them.
While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it, and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
Yeah, the Final Fantasy Tactics guy. Itsuno? The Vagrant Story? Very good at writing a little more rooted human narratives about like jealousy and ego and more political stories where the conflict is about resources and things like that. Territory.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
Versus, yeah, turning into crystals or whatever. It's actually been a while since there's been a big budget, more rooted Final Fantasy game.
We ride at dawn.
12. Yeah, Lost Odyssey, really?
Yes.
Fantasian? But that's kind of mid-budget, really? Oh, that's more indie scope, I think. That's also not super rooted now that I think about it. Yeah, back to its roots. Hell yeah. Castles. That means there's got to be a bridge and an overture, right? If we're going all the way back. Man, Final Fantasy jump. You couldn't jump in 7 Remake, could you? Retire to your chambers. No thanks. I'll skip around the room a little bit.
This war we mean to wage. It isn't only for control of the Mother Crystal. Above all else, we cannot allow those Ironblood savages to gain a foothold on Storm.
I know. I would sooner die than see them darken our shores again. I wish you a safe journey tomorrow.
And I you, Clive. May your blade strike true.
It's interesting because I don't know if this is something it's going to stick with, but even the layout of this building is a very 8-bit RPG. I remember Final Fantasy 1 kind of having that dual, not necessarily dual level effect, but it definitely had rows of columns and stuff. Dragon Quest as well, but the scale of everything, the big red carpet. Actually, let me look this up. I'm trying to remember what the throne room looked like. That's kind of there. It's got that red carpet. I wish I could show it, but PS5, I'd have to like
We drove
launch it
the
up.
Iron Blood from our shores once before, but their patriarch still dreams of spreading his message to Storm. And when the...
What's Storm? What are you talking about? Huh? The Grand Duchy of Rosaria. A nation occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm. Ahaha! With Rosalith as its capital. Rosaria was originally formed from a collection of smaller dominions, all of which now stand united under the banner of Archduke Elwyn Rossfield. Not possessing a mother crystal of its own, the duchy has long been locked in bitter conflict with the Iron Kingdom over possession of Drake's Breath, which lies still further to the west in the midst of the boiling sea.
Said as much. They move a damn sight quicker than the Blight ever did.
So we recapture the Mother Crystal, end their ambitions, and secure the duchy.
Only the light of the Phoenix can guide us through these dark days. But that does not mean I'm happy asking this of Joshua. Look after him, won't you?
Even if it costs me my life.
Let's make sure it doesn't come to that.
So if it's filled in, does that mean they have... Wait.
Get a good night's sleep, Clive. The morrow may ask much of you.
I guess I'm hallucinating. I thought it... Oh, I guess the door symbol is kind of like an outline of a speech bubble. I think that's what I was thinking of. Man, this is cool. I feel like in the last 5 years, there's been a lot of games that looked like what your wildest imagination of that game scaled way up would look like. I feel like Mortal Kombat 9 was maybe the first time I felt like that when I saw X-ray moves. I was like, yeah, that's what Mortal Kombat always was. Doom Eternal for sure, or Doom 26. Well, no, well, yeah, probably 2016. Oh. Cool. Are there random treasure chests around here, you reckon? Can you just like walk out into the void? Clip through a door?
No messages, my lord.
Very good. Very, very good. Doing a great job. Love that guy. Tom, I think. Oh. A couple of items you missed in a previous section. Just potions, I believe.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long.
I'm always curious to scout out how devious a game is with its pick-upables. All right, Annabella, what's your deal? Duchess of Rosaria, wife of Archduke Elwyn, and mother to Clive and Joshua. While she adores her younger son, she treats Clive and Jill with not but thinly veiled contempt.
5.
Yeah.
And you will be taking Joshua.
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure.
Is that
He
it? Okay.
worthless. A man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Jesus.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter. We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
The actions of a man who's destined to live a long time in a narrative with morally compromised characters. He's a good lord, yeah. But yeah, I was just marveling at, like, so far this game has had characters that actually communicate non-verbally.
Prove yourself.
Which is very much something that Final Fantasy games maybe don't do so much. They're rarely that subtle. Not that that was subtle. They eventually did say out loud everything going on, but
I should get some sleep.
they let you as a thinking viewer kind of pick up on a lot of the overtones. Cool that tech is there for that, and that they trust it, and that it works.
Going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him.
Yeah, Captain. Games don't do nonverbal communication a lot.
He takes too many risks.
Which makes me wonder.
I only wish I could save him from himself.
If maybe people who aren't great at nonverbal communication
Clive,
like them because of that. I've wondered that about
I have
anime
another mission
sometimes.
too.
Where characters are hyper
Father has
expressive.
given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you.
Let's get some lore in here on Jill. Jill Warwick. Born a princess of the Northern Territories, Jill was made a ward of Rosaria after her homeland's incessant raids were quelled by the duchy. She was raised in Rosalith Castle alongside Clive and Joshua, who came to treat her lover as a sister. We got more stuff for Clive? Oh yeah, it updates. Wait, does it? Maybe not? Metia. Metia, the burning red star that sits beneath the moon. Folklore ascribes to Metia the role of message bearer to the moon, so it is common custom across Valisthea to wish upon the star, that one's heartfelt desires might be conveyed to the heavens and beyond. Oh yeah, Captain, I agree as well. It's a remnant of times where you couldn't do nonverbal communication.
There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last.
Yeah, it's fun to separate the formats
really
that video
ends,
games inherited from technical restraint, now that those technical restraints are disappearing.
No.
This music is pretty good for the tone.
Next war will be bigger than before.
Solemn
You'll be
conversation
all right, won't
music.
you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
I wonder how much of the narrative is delivered like this.
It's getting cold.
With like...
We should go in. My lady.
Like text boxes that you don't forward, so they control the pace of the conversation and thus can time the
Good night,
score.
Clive.
Old Final Fantasies, since they had to wait on you to thumb through the dialogue, would have like music cues, but apart from that, it was just whatever rolling music was for that part of the conversation. Bad things on the way. Got a bad feeling about this potential war. Might be some suffering involved. Yeah, either way, the music is good. I agree. Good feeling. Matched the scene very well.
We won't be hunting today.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
Good luck!
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate.
This is the
May
demo.
the blessing of the crystals go
TVN.
with us
And shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
Welcome back, little Tim.
Hearts, open the gates!
I think you're well timed there. Missed some dramatic beats. Reckon there's any lore here? So an interesting side effect is that they can't loop music behind this because it's a score timed to the scene. That'd be nice if there was some like rolling piano music. Anyway, Joshua, second son of the Archduke Rosaria, Joshua was appointed heir to the ducal throne by virtue of his awakening as the dominant of the Phoenix. Okay. So I guess that's the rich person version of being magical, is that it's actually a good thing when rich people do it. His love and admiration for his older brother Clive is absolute, and he is only too proud to have him serve as his first shield. His love for carrots less so. He doesn't like those carrots. Doesn't like them. Ambrosia. Born in the stables of Rosalith Castle, Ambrosia was chosen by the young Clive Rothsfield to be his personal steed, and raised by him from a chick. She is a proud bird and deeply loyal to her master, quickly turning her beak upon any but he who should attempt to pet her. Okay, cool. We got a tsundere bird. I like it. Previous Dawn of Phoenix passed away. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is new lore. Elwyn was born before his father. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Incomplete sentence. Elwyn was born before his father, the previous dominant of the Phoenix, passed away. So he did not inherit the Icon's powers. Instead, he devoted himself to the study of swordcraft and statesmanship, that he might lead his country from the front, which he did to wide acclaim in leading his armies and quelling the rebellious northern territories. Okay. So I guess when the person who has it dies, it goes to the oldest son? Or wait, the youngest son? The next son to be born? He studied the blade instead. And look at him.
Lord Rossfield.
Don't need no Firebird.
I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
Yeah, didn't like Clive. Is it Biggs and Wedge?
We're ready to depart, my lord.
Oh my god.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
If these boys don't kiss before this demo's over.
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly.
Maybe somebody slips on a lily pad, you know.
The beastmen are a fierce foe.
Happens.
We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler.
Wade and Tyler.
Let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my
Wade.
lord.
As you command.
They sound like Dragon's Dogma pawns.
And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
Ooh. World map. Nice. I want to hear this. Okay. I guess I'm wondering what the... I'm sure eventually 16 will have its own world map theme, right? I'm sure. I'm not in a rush. Man.
Keep your eyes open for the...
Very desaturated.
The reports place them in this area.
It's all swamps from here. What's your step, my lord?
And everything else.
All right, let's get into it. Let's play a video game. Nope. Feeling overwhelmed. Timely accessories and ring of timely strikes. Ring of timely focus. Slows time forward. Okay, are those just like handicaps? Nah. Give me the full video game. Give me all of it.
Not exactly the most well-maintained path.
And who do you imagine would maintain it?
Yeah, for folks who need it. Absolutely. 100% on board with those being in the game. Honestly, like, I know that every feature costs money. So I don't get to just make up a shopping list out of the air. And furthermore, even if I did, it wouldn't matter. But if every game could have a mode where all you do is hold a button down and the game rolls through and you get to see it and control at least a small part of it, like that would be awesome. Every single video game. There ought to be a path for every person on this planet to get through every video game, I think. I don't see any value in like precluding anything. Anyway, ability points. Cool. Try again. Penalty. Okay. Cool stuff. Cool. Cool. Star ratings are interesting. Oh, yeah, I was going to check the audio. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. Let's just go ahead and turn that up. Final Fantasy numbers are always wide and thin. I feel like... Because they were kind of fat and blocky before that. What was the first game that did that? I feel like it was 13. I could be wrong. Oh, goodness. Let's not worry about that for now. Oh, this is Blight. Or maybe it's around.
It's hard to believe that any...
Yeah, you know I'm going for that lore. I gotta learn about my boys. Let's learn about the Gobos, a common species of beast man. While at first glance they may seem like mindless predators, goblins have their own unique language and are skilled enough to both cast magics and make rudimentary tools and weapons. While mostly found on the continent of Storm, the spread of the Blight has forced them to find homes in nearby human settlements, a move that often ends in a misunderstanding and bloodshed. What's up with the marsh? An area of swampland that stretches northeast from the Rosalith Castle. The odd village could once be found here, but nothing to compare to the lively settlements that line the main roads of the realm. And with the encroachment of the Blight and the creatures driven before it, even these scant settlements were soon deserted. Alright, what's up with Wade? Loyal Shield of Rosaria, chosen by Lord Commander Rodney Murdoch to accompany Clive on his expedition to Stillwind. Once but a low-born page, Wade was inspired to join the ranks after a wood pile fell on him and his life was saved by a young Joshua. Cool. Sir Tyler. That's why he's so loyal. A loyal Shield of Rosaria and scion of a noble family, Tyler followed in his father's footsteps and entering the service of the duchy, rising to the position of right-hand man to the Lord Commander. He was chosen by Lord Murdoch to accompany Clive on his expedition to Stillwind, a level head who could be trusted not to only obey the young Lord Marquess's orders and keep him safe, but to help keep the fiery Sir Wade in line.
I used to live here.
Fiery.
The old village of Stillwind is ahead. Not that there's a lot left of it.
Yeah, real-time lore is pretty great. It's what I really like, which is essentially a layer on top of the game that you can optionally trigger that gives you contextual additional information. I still think Metroid Prime is the cleanest example. I guess audio logs also quite helpful. Yeah, more lore if you want it, but also if you forgot about blank. I mean that'll be really handy in paving over the gap between the demo and even the main game. Or if you just don't play for a while. That's another problem with long RPGs.
With me.
Gobos. I got Gobbo. Use triangle after striking an opponent to conjure a magic explosion. Alright. Watch out, Gobbo.
Goblins. So the reports
should press on. There may be more ahead.
Cool. Gremlins? This game has it all. You're telling me this game has gremlins? Dude's not wearing anything under their armor is an interesting choice. Well, you're going to a swamp, you know? Might as well keep things flowing. We still got to sidle through cracks, huh? The power of the PlayStation 5 solid
Welcome
state.
to Stillwind.
Oh, there was an item there. You better believe I'm going back. Up. Up. It's interesting that you can only hold so many potions. You can't just item feed your way through bosses, I guess.
There's more.
Oh. Loot!
Down with you!
Oh, damn. All right. I'm getting these little, like, star ratings on the right there. Yeah, I wonder if that contributes to, bonuses or anything. He looks dorky in the current outfit. This character? I think he's supposed to look like an untested knight. Still fresh. Clive's bro inherited the Phoenix as the Dominator. How does Clive have the special Phoenix power? The lore. Well, I guess was rejected in being the Dominator, but has the ability to use Phoenix power? Yeah, we'll figure it out. Oh, right. This game has doors and then it has doors. He's the shield. So yeah, I guess I don't know if the father has minor Phoenix power. Maybe everybody gets a little bit of Phoenix if you're in the family. But only one person gets to be the big honkin' Phoenix Lord. Yeah, he was gifted a portion of Phoenix's power. Perhaps we'll learn more about that as the game goes on. Yeah, I don't have Phoenix power either. I feel ya. Whatever, let's see here. Which Final Fantasy summon would be the best gamer? Alexander? Gilgamesh? First hints of how it works towards the end of the demo. Yo, Jimbo? Yeah. Fat Chocobo? Shit. That's a good answer. Does this game have like Far Cry stealth kills?
Watch out, my lord. Some of their number are spell slingers.
And what a number. We'll all have
Oop,
our hands full.
that's not dodge. Okay. Whoa, this HUD is pretty. This HUD is something else. All right, I like it though. I've wondered why most games don't give you like, if anything, there's a difference in indicator if an enemy's like melee attacking you or ranged attacking you off camera. I think. And the little boxes were health bars, I think. The more damage enemies took, their little indicator box on the target ring would deplete. That is designing around HD display UI right there. Door. It's like a whole... Oh, I just used it. Oh, that's nice. I'm fond of games that take the brain dead decision out of a game, you know? If you're capped out on potions and you have less than max health, and there's one sitting on the ground, yeah, you use a potion and pick the thing up. I was just thinking about that with Diablo. You still have to use the potions and pick up the orbs. It doesn't just like use it automatically, even if you're capped. I guess Final Fantasy XII to me was the first game that started to really look at the obvious decisions and making it so you don't have to like go through the loop for no reason. Make it about the decisions you do have to make.
We should be nearing the old village square.
And 13 can kind of continue with
nest
that.
of goblins.
I thought. Oh, yeah. If anyone's having stream issues, let me know. I've had issues with Twitch in the past couple days actually, but I don't know. What's up, JC? How you doing? 64 is a multiple of 16. It's a sign. That was pretty loud, huh? How you doing? Oh man, I wanted more combat. I was hoping for, well, they can talk, they can chat, it's fine. I'm checking that lore real quick. No, we're good. It's a cool magic dodge. Love to see it. So many DMC comparisons. Any merit in that?
Sods.
Well, it has a DMC guy on it.
My lord.
But I don't know that anyone said it was going to be like DMC, right? I really don't know. Like I've been in 2 combats so far.
Well, we'll have to take care of his followers first.
But already the tempo of combat is not what DMC is.
Care to thin the herd?
I think the tempo of combat's slower, but they're giving you more stuff to think about.
Forevermore!
Oh, awesome. Like with the camera turning like that, I feel like that the headspace of the fight is going to be entirely in remembering where everybody is. Because if you're like hitting square and triangle to attack, you can't be turning the camera.
And there was one.
Yeah. The fact that enemies can attack off camera already, it's not a Platinum Games character action game. Good, I want to fight something big.
On your feet, Sir Wade. Here it comes.
That's the boss theme too. Dun-dun. It's just really slow. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's just really plotting. My man got it in. Hold on. This I can play. Let me, hold on a second. Sorry. Music will be back shortly. It's just, there's some very specific Windows command, I don't know what I'm thinking. Settings windows. Windows settings windows that don't obey all the rules for all the other windows in the world. Anyway. the bass riff that was in so many classic Final Fantasy games. So that's like in the big strings, but it's like hitting at about half the BPM in 16 here. And that was used as sort of the basis of the battle hook for a lot of Uematsu's fights. Oh, went into that one.
That's a swing and a half.
There's like a dodge and then a super dodge.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Partial stagger, when their will gauge is reduced to 50%. A short opening in which combination attacks are easily landed. All right. Whoa. Damn. I'm playing with the timing windows a little bit. All right. Completely reducing an enemy stagger gauge will stagger it, yeah. Okay. Blah. Completely reducing an enemy's will gauge will stagger it. Extra damage is dealt when an enemy is fully staggered, increasing with each strike landed up to a maximum of 150%. Total amount of damage dealt during this time is displayed upon the enemy gauge, regaining its sense. Okay. So it is kind of similar to the 13, where it's like during it, you can also increase the multiplier. Neat. Will gauge what? Use square just as opponent attacks to parry the strike. Temporarily. What's wrong with my face right now? Temporarily slowing time and leaving the opponent open to a counter. Interesting. I thought I dodged. Shit. So you just have to attack into their attack? It's like that. Huh. The more I hit it with magic, the higher each hit contributed to its combo multiplier. You can string in magic between all your 4 strikes. Yeah, I'm slowly figuring that out. It seems like magic drives up the multiplier. Physical attacks probably just do damage. Do more damage, maybe. Hey, what's up, McClippy? Good to see you. I feel like it's been a while. How you doing? You can tap after each square. The timing on the magic stringing is tight. Interesting. So they give you like a little rhythm game to play to maximize your damage. Following important battles, a separate results screen will appear displaying battle performance and rewards. Rewards are based upon performance, may include items, gear, ability points, experience points. Got it. Hard leather armlets. So there's like missable stuff if you biff a fight. A back in, a back out. All right. Doing the demo yourself? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We can compare notes later.
Come back and fight, you coward! After him, before he summons the rest.
Okay, gear, good. Abilities, yes. Sure. Huh. That's cool. Whew. Okay. Start buying everything. Oh, cool! Whoa! Oh, you could taunt? Okay. I'm not confident I'm gonna remember all that, but whatever. Stinger trickster jump. Yeah, the aerial combat's pretty intense. Turd.
Damn it!
I'm not a big fan of hitting square and triangle. Feels really awkward to me. You just have to kind of smush your thumb down on top of it. Oh wait, no, it's X and square. My bad. That's much better. There was some game that did that. I can't remember what it was. Oh, you can rebind? Alright, great. No, I mean, my complaint was based on eyeballs not seeing the right shapes, so.
This ends now.
You have to play full claw. I guess if, it feels like it would get very quickly to the point where you have to move the camera while also hitting square and triangle. And also hitting R1.
What's in there?
Marlboro! Paddles? Yeah, damn it.
Warble? It's not south.
Oh, L1 to lock on?
Keep clear of its maw, my lord.
That helps.
That thing's breath is worse than its bite.
Boy, am I hitting the wrong button. Damn. Damn it! Circle is dodging like everything.
Stay away from its mouth.
Oh, wrong button again! I got stinkied. What's the... Darn it, what's the button to run off of somebody? Slice down. Use X while in the air. Okay. Alright.
Where's it going?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I can see why, like, just fighting a Marlboro in a swamp. That's some pretty big classic Final Fantasy stuff. Screen flashes blue. Press square before time runs out. Okay. Got QTE Cinematic Strike! That's satisfying.
Now! Before it recovers!
No! Oh, wrong button. Almost got it, almost got it. Oh, maybe the multiplier just goes up the longer they've been stunned.
You won't be gone for long. I cannot fall here.
Damn. Number of times hit during stagger. Okay. Okay, I said the multiplier went up the more you hit it. Got it, got it. Thanks for the coverage. Screen flashes red. Press R1 to evade.
Now for the final push, my lord!
What is that? Wild rage. Oh!
I think we made it angry. I'd rather we made it die.
Yeah. Oh man. So wait, can you counter it? Oh! I keep forgetting you can attack into them to parry. That's got to be like a bald bull kind of thing, right? When it charges at you. That was a fun fight.
My lord. Thanks. I never thought I'd see it. Not just goblins in Rosaria, but morbals too.
I'll petition His Grace to send a detachment. If we don't stop them here, they'll be at our gates before long.
We should get moving. We don't want to be caught out here after dark.
If we set off now, we can still reach Phoenix Gate before nightfall.
Yeah, Marlboro. Now they're more balls. More ball is easier to say. God damn you, Blight.
From this room, we can monitor transmissions, check up on the transit lines, open and close all the security gates at the hub, heck, even track HEV suit movement.
Wow, you can do a lot from the world map. Thanks, Barney. This game has a lot of features. Where are all those HEV suits you were talking about? Thanks for the cheer, Everything Dark. Uh-oh.
Suddenly, thousands of red eyes. No, wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this. His lordship draws his sword. The goblin chief runs off screaming straight down a Morble's gullet.
More tales! Drink and be merry, boys! There's work on the morrow.
Must be gratifying to see your student making such a name for himself.
Oh, they had spill tech.
Future ahead of him.
Aye.
That was a sloppy slurp.
He may even deign to join us.
Hates those carrots. Hates them. See if we can get an update on how much he hates carrots. Ducal Academy? Or the Ducal Army. Loyal soldiery of the Duchy of Rosaria, they serve under the Standing Army's Lord Commander, whose task it is to enact the will of their sovereign, the Archduke. Those who show sufficient aptitude or who are blessed with sufficient nobility of birth are made shields, personal retainers to the Archduke himself. Cool. Phoenix Gate. A walled keep situated near Rosaria's northwestern border. It was originally constructed to serve as an outpost in the wars against the Northern Territories, but its true significance lies deep within the ruins atop which the stronghold stands. Oh. Here in an ancient chamber accessible only to the dominant of fire is held the rite of ancestral communion, an important ritual in which it is believed that the phoenix can hear the words of the duchy's forebears. Gotta go talk to Bird. Hello, Bird. Please let us take the sea rock away from the mean people out at sea, because we'd be better at it, having the rock.
Are you unwell?
The slurpy slurps.
Just a little tired.
Slee the slurp.
Well, it has been a long day.
Does make me want beer.
They all like Clive, don't they?
Aye. Your brother will be a fine shield. We're all very proud of him.
Father, why is it that the dominance is always born into our family? It doesn't seem fair.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic through us. You have been blessed, Joshua. Blessed to be a dominant, to wield the power of an icon. Our family has been chosen to share that power with the people. So that is what we must do.
My friends, louder!
I don't suppose I've been missed.
Hear the rosary
Jill. She'll be wondering where you've got to.
Oh, you came all the way out here?
So much for you being a fine hound.
Torgal.
So this is where you've been hiding.
What are you doing out here?
I didn't see you at the feast.
Feasts are the only time shields are allowed to take their ease, and I've never really been one for cakes and ale.
It's the vegetables I don't like.
That's our Joshua. Always giggling about those veggies. Lore break. Torgal! Clive's faithful friend, brought back from one of Archduke Elwin's expeditions to the frozen northern territories, where he was found half-starved and shivering in a snowfield, having presumably been separated from his pack. Elwin gifted the puppy to Clive upon his return, and the two became nigh inseparable. Ah, two outcasts?
I hear you slew a marble. All the men were singing your praises.
They never used to. When I joined the ranks, everyone thought I was a spoiled little lordling. If I didn't know how to handle a sword, I'd be a laughingstock. The Archduke's firstborn failure.
Okay. I think I just pulled a floss shred out of my
The one
teeth.
they really believe in. I'm jealous.
That's not true. They don't believe in me. They believe in the power of the dominant.
My brother the Phoenix. Ruler over life and death.
It isn't fair. It should have been you. I don't have what it takes to lead our people. I don't have the strength. But you do.
Every man has his duty. Ours was decided long ago, when our ancestors chose to instate the dominant as the Archduke of Rosaria.
Lore. Okay. It must be just per scene then. Alright.
That whenever our nation stood on a precipice, the Phoenix would rise from the flames.
What do you think so far? I'm really impressed.
The fate of Rosaria sits on the dominant shoulders.
It is already...
It is your duty to bear.
Oh, there was a new one? Yeah, there was like the family, right? Or whatever. House? Yeah. Highest of the noble houses of Rosaria, House Rossfield. The dominant of the Phoenix is always born into the Rossfield line, and so it is always a Rossfield who sits upon the ducal throne. Blam.
What about you?
Blam blam. But yeah, there's a pretty huge technical flex at the beginning.
That is why I was given the Phoenix's blessing.
The writing is more in line with my tastes.
No matter what.
There's a little more texture to the human drama they're introducing. Obviously can't speak to its quality throughout yet.
Clive. I know you'll always take
The battle system has a lot of legs. I'm excited to see where it goes. Yeah, there he goes. Where's his cane?
Before I can do that, you need to take care of yourself.
He's running himself ragged out here without his special cane.
Right?
I should go inside. It's past my bedtime.
Do you think it'll hit for Bruce? I think it's got the potential to do so. I think there's probably already been too many cutscenes for Bruce's taste. But he likes dark fantasy, and this is written well enough, even if I wouldn't say the writing itself, like the writing itself is good for video games, which means it's about, you know, maybe middle of the road for a like a live action series or something.
Supplies from the capital.
But again, still very early on. Yeah, kind of anime Game of Thrones. I guess that would be Berserk. Berserk is cooler than Game of Thrones.
You took your time sampling the wares, were you?
I mean, the other sex. There's sex in the world now.
Full of enterprising traders keen to keep us in wine.
Spare a barrel for you boys and people, eh?
What in the...
There's blood now, too. So... I think... Here's my prediction. If he streams it a couple times and it gets a lot of viewers, then he'll keep playing it and probably grow to like it at like... Maybe 10 hours in? I have no idea. It really depends where the story goes, I think, and the gameplay.
Gateway secured, Captain.
We proceed as planned.
That?
Forgive me, my prince. It's me, Wade. You probably don't remember me.
Oh, is Wade gonna make it out of this conversation?
We're under attack. I don't know who they are, but they've set light to half the castle. I must get you to safety, Your Highness.
I'm sure he's fine.
Very well. I'm ready.
Follow me, Your Highness.
Boy. I get to be tiny boy. Oh, that's fun.
Are the enemy already inside the castle?
I'm afraid so, Your Highness. We must hurry.
We should have him trip on everything. Takes a little spill down the stairs. Oh no, I'm quite alright. Should be able to hit a button and make him cough. Maybe you can. Hold on. Oh, you can do a little hop. Kiraga? Fuck yeah, dude. Whoa, shit! It's a little winded. Okay. Ha! Oh, you can attack? Oh, okay. He doesn't even use his sword. Why bother? Having you play through this sequence as a pure innocent boy,
Everything's on fire.
pretty good. Sets up some pretty good contrasts.
Do my duty.
Damn, all right. Ziploc, thanks for gifting 5 subs. And Tax, I see your question there. Ziploc, thank you. It's very generous of you.
We must find my father.
Would you prefer to experience your favorite entertainment medium? Drunk, high, very tired, high tired, or completely stone sober? It depends what it is, actually. I kind of curate it to what it is. If it's like a new game that if it's like a new game where I want to observe everything and pick up everything and notice everything, then I'm usually sober. But if it's a bad movie and I want to really enjoy it, then drunk probably. Drunk or high. These days, high. Just for health reasons. drinking's fun and all, but you can see so many more bad movies if you don't drink before them.
Damn it, the bastards are everywhere.
Why would the Empire do this? They're our allies.
But yeah, like, let's say that Tetris Effect is coming out, right? And it's Tetris, which I love, and Tetris is a fast game, but it's also coming out from Enhance. That's a situation where you'd be doing the game a disservice if you were sober. Yeah, Lord of the Rings Extended is best enjoyed a little buzzed. Yeah, because you got to make it through like 12 hours. And what a ride, but come on. You're really putting a lot on the line if you want to be drunk the whole time.
I am the dominant.
Cutter asks if I liked 15. I did. I thought it tried a lot of new stuff. I appreciated the game that was there. I don't know if it was quite all wrapped up neatly or completely, but it was neat, I guess. There were some interesting ideas in the setting. But yeah, you say you don't like the game's vibe. I can understand that. It definitely had a vibe. It didn't, oh no, Tyler. It didn't offend me.
Damn it! His wounds are deep.
But I could understand why it would be a put off to some people. Yeah, 15 had HD food, and that gets a lot of credit with me for sure. I mean, just the nature of that game being more open, being kind of like an open world road trip, and focusing on that,
You're going to be all right.
and making some of the story beats more originating from player choice and player decision, player activity. It's like you choose to go to a campfire, you choose to cook food, and then incidentally you get a cool cutscene where the characters talk a little bit and reveal some stuff. That's kind of a new thing for Final Fantasy in 15.
Clive!
Joshua! Come here.
15 was pretty good about that. Tiny notes of more like Zelda game design.
I'll survive. Thanks to His Highness.
Your Grace, Lord Murdoch.
But that's the cool thing about Final Fantasy.
Rescue the young prince.
Is that the games give themselves permission to be pretty tonally different.
In your debt, soldier.
It gives them a lot of room to experiment, which means that some games are just not going to fall in bounds of what you might like or want to see.
We cannot stay here. We should make straight for the rear gate.
More. Oh, we've done it.
Omir lost Alan, Tuisa Gelif. May the winds speed you to Rosalith.
The north gate's up ahead. There are chocobos in the stables. Father, take Joshua and get to safety.
No, I'm not going without you. You're supposed to be my shield, remember?
I remember, which is why I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
I will order our remaining forces to rally at the gate. Now go.
I will do my...
So this kid's going to be the bad guy, right?
You must do your duty too.
I know.
He's going to get hurt. He's going to feel abandoned, and then he's going to grow up thinking that like might makes right. And he's going to be brilliant and smart and become like some kind of chaos or crystal magnate. And then hatch a plan to like stop all war by creating a death laser that's fueled by the Crystal Mountain. But shocker, the death laser falls into enemy hands. Or maybe he does the thing where he just gets Jokerized like Sephiroth. I guess Sephiroth got implanted with crazy cells too. Yeah, and then the Asians show up. The portal opens. Asians. Chaos. And Jack shows up. Chaos. I have no justification for this because I haven't finished Stranger of Paradise or the DLC. But I'm going to go ahead and say that Jack's power level is the strongest out of all of Final Fantasy. Got a mage. Where are you? Oh, he's dead already. Shit. Got those cross-up strats, baby.
We're too late. Everyone's dead.
Yeah, you can really toss it up in the combat system.
Damn it all.
Yeah, Coder, there's some pretty cool custom animations. There's one if you just attack over a downed enemy, and then there's another one if you, like, magic dash attack into them. You give them a little kick. Feels pretty cool to pull off. Especially if you can just kind of do it off camera. I'm wondering how much of this game is going to be mentally tracking enemies off camera, because right now it seems like it's maybe a lot of it. Oh, shit. These guys extra hardcore.
Captain!
These guys listen to Joe Rogan.
Take them.
Oh man, these guys are hardcore. You know they are. The Holy Empire of Sanbreak. Okay. Sanbruck. A nation occupying the northeastern regions of the continent of Storm, with the great city of Oriflamme as its capital. Sanbreak is the realm's largest theocracy and home to the Mother Crystal Drake's Head. Under the rule of the Holy Emperor, the people of Sanbreak enjoy a life of plenty thanks to the crystal's blessing, which they believe to be a gift from the goddess Gregor herself. Okay. Neat. Neato.
Let none escape.
As you command. You take care of that spellcaster. I'll keep the others occupied.
Forevermore!
Yeah, this. Boop. It almost. That kick.
Someone will me down.
That's not God Hand, is it? The kick and then the stagger. I swear I've seen that exact animation in a Japanese beat 'em up.
It's my father and Joshua I'm worried about. We should head back.
Is it God Hand though? Oh shit.
Brave, look out!
Oh. We got a dragoon.
May I have this dance?
Oh, is it Yakuza? It might be Yakuza.
And you are the shield who was blessed by the Phoenix. Not that it will save you. This area.
Oh, he's doing jump! Fuck yeah.
Stay still, damn you!
Whoops!
Let's try. Not done yet!
Damn it. That's just Justinian. Is it his voice actor? It sounds like it. Nice. It is awesome.
You're going to regret that, boy.
He got extra angry.
Your time is past.
Trying to time it out. Man, those iframes are pretty generous, huh? Whew. Org Ninja, sometimes I think about that. I'm alive to experience this game. Yeah. It's pretty good stuff. I remember playing like Final Fantasy VI and wondering how high the numbers could get. You know, what in my lifetime, will this keep going? And this is what it looks and plays like now? Man, that music.
Are you hurt? I'm fine.
This didn't get his ass clapped again.
So, they sent in the dragoons.
I'm kind of curious to see
Vipers.
how this game will play with the idea of a party.
To invade us.
Because 15 wrapped it around the main cast with you playing the lead, basically.
They were not here to take the castle. They were here to take heads. Our work is done. We should return to my father.
So I'm wondering how that'll factor into this game. But I kind of want to find out organically.
Yesterday, in Rosalith. If they were already among us, what if there were others?
Father and Joshua.
I guess that's part of the thing is Yoshi P is like such a seasoned game producer. Or rather, he's got roots, right? And that works into his projects.
What is that?
So I'm curious to... It's almost like watching a movie made by like Coppola or something. There's craft to it that can speak to people that are looking for the craft. That's what I'm looking for. The Asians are here. Asians. Organization 13. That whistle is the same sound file as Final Fantasy X. Huh.
Hey, it's no good up there. It's all sealed off.
All right.
The only way out would be to find someone with scanner access who can open the front door. I'm pretty sure there's a few scientists hiding somewhere in the labs. Maybe with both of us looking, we can track them down and get them to let us out.
I will need your help.
Maybe.
To Joshua safely back to the capital.
It does seem like we need to get out. But you shouldn't talk over the retainer. Wait, Duke? What's this guy's name? His title? Archduke, yeah. He's the Data Duke.
Father?
I'm glad you're trying to solve problems though, Barty. Don't get me wrong.
But that won't be possible.
I like how... Oh, no. I do actually like how this game has already an expressed... There he goes. Damn, that was a lot of blood. Oh, I'd say that's traumatizing. It's good villain origin. But yeah, the game like has characters that are like 15 feet tall. So when you fight a boss that's huge, you don't have to just assume like that's just video game stuff.
I have to keep Father safe.
Oh, okay.
I had to.
No, Blind Asgardian. That level of blood and just like character death, it's pretty brutal for Final Fantasy. I mean, people are still shell-shocked about Aerith, and that was like one of the few. Well, I guess there were other main characters that pass away in Final Fantasy games, but it doesn't happen too often. Final Fantasy is a plot armor game. Oh shit.
Phoenix.
Not coughing anymore.
The Phoenix! Joshua! Lord Murdoch! His Highness! Joshua! Stop this! He's lost control!
Yeah, not gory death. It's always been operatic death, like like falling into voids. That was a much more brutal, like you're just a pile. Oh no!
Thank you, God. You saved my life. Get her on her feet and run. Please. Joshua, are you in pain?
Yeah, everyone makes jokes when humans die. Wade and Tyler, rest in piss, I guess.
Come on! You're his shield. Do your duty.
Yeah, brutal, unceremonious, filthy, and sudden. They're definitely making a statement about the rules of the world, which are pretty drastically different than most Final Fantasy games. What the fuck?
What in the name of...
Alright, we got a flame man. Sure. Oh, he's turning into a Freet. Fuck yeah.
Second icon of fire. But that's impossible.
Oh shit. Oh fuck! Alright, well. There goes Dad's best friend. I don't feel so good, Mr. Yoshi.
Who are you?
That's not Clive. I guess Clive was there.
Me? Leave me alone!
Oh. The fact that that's all in engine is just awesome. And it goes right into gameplay. Oh shit. I'm playing as Phoenix, alright. Fire, aim. Oh, you can aim, alright. It's very clearly Clive. But what if it isn't Clive? What if it's Sephiroth? Huh? Huh?
Is this the repository?
Could be Sora. Could be Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
Destroying everything!
It could be RoboCop. Taylor Swift. Could be anybody. The Burger King. You never know. You never really know, do you? You just don't. So wait, this is the... Yeah, that's right. The ruins under the keep were for Phoenix. Where you could, like, talk to Phoenix, so... We're kind of wrecking shop down here, huh?
I have to save them!
It's Squall from Final Fantasy VIII. Alright, well that settles it. I've had a lot of good theories, but that sounds awfully convincing to me. This is a pretty good prologue so far. Really good thesis statement all around for what this game theoretically is going to offer. It's showing you the tech, it's showing you like the big cutscene fights, showing you more of the on-foot action, the music, the drama, it's all kind of set up. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm gonna look this VOD up after and see how my Twitch encoder handled this. I mean, there's been games that have just been like fast strobing pixels and stuff.
I made a promise to my brother!
Cannot wait to play this game on PC. Yeah, seeing all of these cutscenes at like 60 FPS or above would be a real treat. But, I don't know, this game is 60... If it's 60 FPS in combat, I can handle 30 in cutscenes, especially when it's doing stuff like this. Yeah, Vampire Survivors is the real Twitch killer. Try as you might, Yoshi P. You can't slaughter an X264 encoder like Vampire Survivors. What? Got a rage timer. Got to turn down the brightness on your TV. Yeah, I think maybe some people just max out brightness because you want a nice bright image, right? But yeah, these days it can be too high, and you'll actually like blur out a lot of. Oh, I was probably supposed to dodge that, huh?
My flames may flicker.
Nah, we're good. Yeah, you can end up obscuring a lot of fine detail and stuff. Rad. Yeah, I didn't know if they wanted me to shoot the fireball, so I took my target off for a little bit. Made that just barely in time. Is it game over if you don't make it? Oh, wow. Great. Imagine surviving all that. Then you just get sat on at the end. Jesus Christ. So they got ambushed by a completely different territory, though. Not the Iron Lands or whatever. Did they? I thought so.
No! Stop it! Take your hands off my brother!
Help me! Help me, Clive!
Shit. That's fucked up.
Stop it! Stop it! I swore I would protect him! Please! Please! Stop it! I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you!
Well, goddamn. Yeah, we need a Dark Souls overlay. This is child destroyed. Innocence lost.
Quite a mess that monster made. Damn shame about the Phoenix, but can't be helped.
Okay, so they find this dude. He has magic.
Oh, my
And he's so
Is there all-
so distraught about killing his brother, I guess.
Haven't you done enough, Captain? Joshua was my world.
Oh no.
And now he is gone.
Oh, she sold us out.
I can only pray there will be a place for me in the world his radiance seeks to create.
Oh, okay. It must have been like she must have been from there, right? She was married into this family. Oh, her lore is updated? Fuck yeah. Oh, okay, so she's gonna sell him into slavery, basically. Oh man, that's some good villain shit right there. I wonder how far back that goes, right? Was she planted there like 20 years ago? That's why she didn't give two shits about any of this? Duchess of Rosaria, wife of Archduke Elwyn and mother to Clive and Joshua, it was ever her purpose in life to preserve her phoenix-bearing bloodline, for which reason she betrayed her husband, that she might enter in league with a force she judged the mightier, the Holy Empire of Sanbreak. It was Annabella's treachery that led to the disaster at Phoenix Gate. Dun dun dun. Imperial Army, the assembled forces of the Holy Empire of Sanbreak. While officially under the command of the Cardinals, it is Holy Emperor Sylvester Lesage, whom the legions truly serve. Oh, we got a Holy Emperor. All right. On the battlefield, the Dragoons, peerless lancers renowned throughout the realm, are the Empire's keenest weapon, descending from the skies to sow terror and disarray among their hapless foes.
Your Grace, over here.
Oh, she and the Archduke were cousins?
The rubble must have protected him from the worst of the flames. Shall we take him prisoner?
No need for that. Kill him.
So she was actually born in the country that she's betraying, huh?
As my husband never tired of telling me, he is a fine soldier. I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line. All in its right place.
Oh man, that's good. Oh shit! Oh fuck, man.
This one.
Brutal. Even her fucking entourage.
Chin up, lad. You're going to be a soldier.
Joshua.
Sick. Sick. It's interesting because those beats largely do what the intro cutscene of Final Fantasy XII did, of like setting the stage and establishing all the motivations and stuff. Damn. Yeah. Great demo. Please consider purchasing the game. Whew. Good shit. Good shit. I haven't been that enthralled in cutscenes in a long time. Game is too edgy. It's pretty edgy. I have a feeling that the edginess will dissipate once you get into Clive's story. He's going to be a broody boy for a while, right? And that'll probably be where a lot of the edge goes. Are you ready for the second demo within the demo? A little bit. There's challenge fights, right? Yeah, Eikonic challenge. Set later in the game, Clive has been equipped with feats and abilities with 3 unique icons. Alright. Yeah, good time for a gamer stretch. I'm gonna stretch my hamstrings. Dip out for this just in case, hope it's fun. Okay. I'm not gonna spend too much long here, I don't think. I'm gonna move on to System Shock pretty soon here. I want to wrap that up tonight if I can. Oh. There was spoilery stuff? Okay. Well, I take it back then. We might just move on to System Shock. And I might just leave this for the, I guess those are kind of... There's a little bit of, well, those aren't really spoilers. Alright. I'm sold on the game. And, really just the notion that your save can carry over into the full game was motivation enough for me to check out the demo. Otherwise, I would have just left it for the main game. So, why pour time and effort into characters that won't level forever? Sensational demo, though. Yeah, I agree. Free on PS5. No reason to not check it out. I honestly, if you want to see your PS5 sing, holy moly. I feel like whenever you spend $400 or $500 on a console, you want to see something that really makes it work, right? You want to see something that really makes it sing. And this is pretty good candidate for that. Okay, I'm gonna step away for just a second, and I'll come back with 1994's System Shock. Trying to finish that before I start the remake, and I really want to start the remake. So I'm gonna pick up the pace a little bit. My goal is to finish it tonight. Part of that may involve accepting full backseating or just looking up a guide or something like that. But I'll be right back. See you soon.